everybody, welcome to Sunday Brunch with Black Tea. I'm your host, Miko.
I'm Candace.
And I'm Lynn.
And of course, you got your wonderful Sunday Brunch ladies here for you today. We got a wonderful show today. We're going to have some fun. We're going to talk about the difference between liquors and wines when it comes to just doing anything, having an event or just sitting at home wanting to sip on something or going out somewhere and what to choose, and all that good stuff. And what to pair with, like when you're eating your foods and everything. But we're going to get into that in just
all
a
that
minute.
good stuff.
You know, because you know what we got to do first, guys. Come on, the same thing we do every Sunday. We're talking about this good food.
Yes.
Okay, so of course, you know we are all on these sandwiches right now for this wonderful summer. We're talking about different sandwiches that you can use when it comes to having events, parties, or even going and hanging out with the family and friends or anything like that. So today, guys, we did a regular East Coast classic. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, that's where my family is from. They're from the East Coast, you know, and not all of them, but they're from the East Coast. And I've had the opportunity of, you know, doing a little dibbling, dabbling, and living out there as well from New Jersey, and I've also lived in Washington, D.C. So therefore, I got the opportunity to see the differences in the way this classic sandwich has been prepared, okay? And even here in California, they be trying. We try. But you know, they put that Cali twist on it. Okay? So what we have today are some delicious Philly cheesesteak sandwiches. How about that? I'm trying to, honey, let me tell you something. Anytime somebody say something about Philly cheesesteak sandwiches, I'm trying to have some.
Yeah, me too.
I'm trying to have some.
Me too.
You know, because you get out there and you just think about just everything that's about to happen in this sandwich, honey, because
all the labor, all the flavors,
you know. And then along with the Philly cheesesteak sandwich, we had some homemade Parmesan garlic potato chips. Okay. Girl. You can never go wrong with homemade potato chips.
Homemade anything, you know, and it's all
homemade. You can put your own twist, your own flavor. Right. You know,
you killed that.
You can do whatever you want to make them taste good, and just give them a whole lot of just, you know, personality in life, you know, to go along with and complement whatever it is that you're serving it with. You know, so let's go ahead and dive into this sandwich real quick, honey. I'm trying to tell you. So okay, so I went OG with it. I went on ahead and got the original steakums. Now, if you guys watch the show, right, you know that I used that actually in another ingredient. Recipe. No, it wasn't. It was the wrap. Right. The wrap. It was our breakfast wrap, which was so good. But because it's, you know, it's so thinly sliced and it's and when you season it, it holds its flavor, and it's just really good. So we used the original OG steakums, honey. Okay. Of course, you know we gotta throw in those peppers.
Gotta have
but can't go wrong. But you also want to put in some fresh slices of garlic. Don't mince it up. Just put in some fresh slices of garlic and cook that in there with it, you know, and if you want to top it off with some sauteed mushrooms, honey.
I'm trying to tell you, like it. I love the mushroom.
Right, sauteed mushroom. Not everybody's a mushroom person.
Yeah, I'm not that big on it, but if it's there, I'll eat it. But if you ask me, do you want mushrooms? I'll be like, because I'm always about that. Like, don't tell me what's in it. Just put it in there and then let me ask. Because if you ask them, say, no, I ain't got to put
that's not it.
I'm just
surprise me.
I'm like that. But go ahead.
Well, along with that, you know, we topped it off with the provolone cheese. You know,
you gotta have provolone cheese.
Now,
yes.
You got some people for some odd reason who think it's good to put cheese whiz on it.
Who?
Cheese whiz on cheese?
Actually,
don't be putting that in California either.
Okay, I got no choice.
Don't be putting that because we don't like it like that. I don't like that. I'm gonna say.
It's actually from the East Coast. Okay. It's actually from the East Coast. If you really think about it, you go back there, if you really get down to those really deli sandwich stores that really prepare it and really back from the old days, the old school, whatever, they did use cheese whiz.
Well, I never had one. I don't think it was that much. And you gotta improvise, so you don't have it. Yeah, we know we can put that on there. That's what we got.
But you know, majority of the people, pretty much everybody, even you know our folks on the East, they do use the sliced provolone cheese as well. You know, it has become a tradition. It has become something that is, you know,
maybe try that one good time so I won't knock it so much.
It's pretty good, but it's, you know, it's real cheesy. You know,
because it's melted and it's moving around. Unlike when it's the clingy cheese. It's clinging on to whatever you put it on.
Yeah.
See what I mean?
Exactly. So we had our wonderful Philly cheesesteak sandwich and these garlic Parmesan potato chips. You just, if you don't have a mandolin, get one because they are going to be your best friend. Just slice those potatoes up, just regular russet potatoes up, very, very thin. You want them to be pretty much paper thin.
Wow, almost see through.
Right. So that you can fry them and deep fry them in a really good canola oil. Try and use canola oil because it cooks better than vegetable oil. Vegetable oil,
that's what I use.
Yeah,
I have a lot
it burns.
Yeah,
vegetable oil cooks faster and it burns fast, so it'll burn your chip before it cooks.
I was gonna say, because you're not cooking it too long because it's so thin, right?
Yeah.
It would just brown it a little bit.
Yeah, get it in there, let it brown, let it crisp up, and as soon as you get it out the oil, toss them in some fresh garlic, toss them in some crumbled Parmesan, and then put a little bit of seasoning salt on it.
Is that what that was? All that stuff that you did?
All that.
It was good. That's all.
I know. I'm like, how you did that shit?
You want to get it fresh out the oil because you want the seasonings to stick to it. You don't want
you don't want it to cool down before that oil goes all the way through. Then get that seasoning, let it sit on there, let them marry each other.
Right. So how was it? Did you guys enjoy it?
Girl, do you see me? Right, you okay? I didn't get in my teeth a little bit on this way. It was good. It was delicious. You have always that was not. Right, what she asking? Yeah.
I'll be trying.
We might be a little biased, son.
Right.
But y'all like
try it.
Guests. Right. Because we have our guests, they can say, since we do work with you, we might be a little biased.
We tell you
but when other people come in, they be like, oh my God.
Yes.
Right, that's the goodness. That goodness, y'all.
Right. And then we always want to try and bring you guys the best dishes, the best the easiest recipes that you can do at home. And again, if you like the recipe, it's really easy, guys. A fun dish that you can have with your family. And even if, like I said, you, honey, make up some Philly cheesesteak sandwich, chop them up, put them on a platter, serve them to your guests. Your guests will be like, wow. And those potato chips, honey, will be, you can't just eat one. You can't just eat one. Okay.
Not none of them Miko chips. Right. You can't just eat one.
So if you have any questions, would like the recipe, go on ahead and drop a comment down below or hit us up on our website and we'll get that information to you.
Yeah.
So, ladies,
Oh, you got one more thing.
What? Oh, let me show you guys something real quick. I want to show you guys a couple of things here, that we got going on. So, not only do we at Black Tea, plan your events and do different things and personalize your stuff, we also make, like I said before, items for your home or office that you can show. Here's a few things that I've done that you can actually will make really good artwork at home. These are just some canvas prints, some nice canvas prints.
The size too. The size is perfect.
Yeah, this is a 9x9 canvas print. And you can get it to say whatever you want pretty much. So if you have something that you want to put on a canvas, you just let me know. We can get these canvas prints out there for you.
My favorite. She looks like my daughter. She's so I love her so much.
Okay, so these are just some canvas prints that I printed up, and like I said, if you have anything that you would like to print up, you can let me know, and we also can put pictures on them as well. So if you have a picture that you want to put on a canvas print, just let us know. We got you covered, okay?
We got you.
But just something you can use, nice artwork.
Yes.
Okay.
Love that.
All right, let me get my cocktail here, honey.
The cocktail going. That's what we're going to be talking about.
Right. So we got our wine down glasses, honey.
Even though we're about to wind up. Right.
So we're gonna jump on into this liquor versus wine because that's always a big thing at parties or events. Every time you go to a party event, you either have somebody that got too much liquor, not enough wine, or too much wine, not enough liquor, or none of the other at the wine. You got to deal with just the one thing. So here's my thought process behind it. When you put together your event, your party, or whatever, and you think about your guests,
your crowd.
And when you think about your crowd, your guests, you're thinking about what am I going to feed them? What do these people like? How can I get all of these people that I want to bring together something that they all like?
And enjoy themselves.
And be productive about it.
Well, when you do that, now it's time for you to pair your drinks with it, your cocktails.
Pair your drinks with your food.
Yes.
Right.
You got to pair it with your food.
Right.
Okay. Because you've already figured out the menu that people like. So you've already thought about your guests.
Okay.
Now it's time for you to go even that step farther and think about what goes well with these food items.
Okay.
Not all the time liquor goes with the food, and not all the time wine
Right.
go with the food. Then you have people who don't like one or the other.
Right.
So it's important to always want to keep that on the forefront and try to have somewhat of a variety, even if it's one cocktail drink and one wine. At least you have something that people can choose from.
Right.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So I'm a wine drinker.
Okay.
Okay. Now I do like my cognacs.
Yes.
You know, I do like my Cavassier and my Hennessy.
That's the
But I drink,
that's
but I would drink wine before I would drink the Cavassier. Okay.
Not I, but go ahead.
You know, and so when I think about, you know, dishes that I'm gonna make, for some reason I always naturally think about something that's gonna pair with wine.
Wine, okay. Now, is it
When
easy
you're
to
cooking.
pair?
When I'm cooking.
What were you about to say?
Is it easier to pair that than it is to liquor?
It is because wine is a pairing concept.
Okay.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? It's a pairing concept. Liquor, pretty much, you can.
Well, one thing you can't pair with liquor, one thing everybody's doing, Taco Tuesdays, y'all.
Oh.
So you know with Taco Tuesday, what you having?
Tequila.
It's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
So certain things like that, we already know what's going on
Right.
with that.
Yeah. Right.
So, yeah, but when it goes with wine, they do have different things that pair well
better than other.
for the and there's so many different wines. So then there you go.
Right. There's a lot. There's a lot of wine. But you know, I'm gonna, you know, Lynn kind of is gonna drive us here a little bit. But I'm gonna give you guys just a little bit, you know, of information, like when it comes to.
You gonna put it in the GPS?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
That's gonna navigate this thing.
right. Yeah, I got my phone. I got my notes here on my phone today. Because although I do like wine, I've been to wine tastings and all of that good stuff. I'm not a wine connoisseur.
Yeah.
I'm trying to become one.
Okay.
But I'm not a wine connoisseur.
Yeah.
As of yet.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And some people have their preferences. A lot of people say that the best wine comes from here, the best wine comes from there. I personally have been very pleased with the wines that come out of Italy. Okay, I mean that's kind of
That's what everybody.
But you know, some people that are wine connoisseurs, they might have a different opinion on that. Okay, but I know that a couple of cities where they're really famous for the wines, and pretty much everywhere in Italy has a vineyard or something.
Of course.
But Verona, Palermo, and Florence are three of the top cities in Italy that are really known for their vineyards and their wine.
Okay.
So those are the 3 places we need to go head out.
The 3 places we need to,
we gotta travel.
Right. And Palermo is actually the capital of Sicily, and Sicily is really known for their rustic vineyards and everything. People go there to see them, you know, like this says here, you know, the charm, just the vibrant city, just the atmosphere of Sicily, really, you know. And it's considered like its own little island. You know what I'm saying? And it's really known for their wineries, their vineyards and everything. And Verona actually also is very known for their vineyards. Sorry, they have the oldest wine vineyards.
Oh, so theirs is probably really popular.
Yeah.
Because isn't wine like the older it gets, it
Better.
Yeah.
So if they the ones that been doing it the longest in that
And they're
country, then you know.
right.
But is there a particular wine that they've been doing longer, like red versus white?
So they're really known for their dry, red wines because of where it's located, you know, and the way their grapes grow, and the temperature and everything of where they're bred. The atmosphere. Sorry, I couldn't think of it. They're really known for their dry red wines.
I don't like red wine. Well, I'm allergic to red wine, and I don't like dry wine.
You're allergic?
I'm allergic to it because what I found out. That's when people say, "Oh, I'm allergic to champagne or anything that gives you, when you drink it, gives you an instant headache," means you're allergic to it.
Okay.
So that's what was happening with me. I tried it with, you know, Italian food. I'm at a real Italian restaurant. And I'm like, well, maybe I'm just drinking cheap wine.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm Bones Farm or something. But I'm just saying, so I tried to, you know, try to get the real stuff. Actually, I went with my sister and tried to drink the red wine, and she all having a good time. It's wine good. I'm sitting here like, this wine.
It's giving me a headache.
That's great.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, instantly gave me a headache. So I don't do red wines, but I'm mad because I like the way it smells. But even if I smell it too hard, it'll start making me feel a certain kind of way. So something about the red wine I can't do. I get a little jealous when I see people drinking red wine because it looks elegant, and then people always spinning it around. The bouquet of it. So?
I'm not a big dry wine person either.
Yeah, dry wine is
but
good to me.
I do kind of like calves.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I do like calves. They're not completely dry. They're like a semi-dry.
It's in between.
Yeah,
Okay,
red wine.
Okay.
But I like calves, but I like them because of the boldness. They're very bold and very, rich flavor. You know.
Does it make when it's rich and doing all that? Does it make it you getting drunk? Do you feel it faster? Do you know, or does it still take you a full glass before you be like, okay, girl, that's mine good now?
Or just take you a whole bottle.
Yeah, it might take me a whole bottle because I feel like it don't do me enough. You know what I'm saying? It's not fast enough.
It doesn't to me. I think it just depends on the alcohol
Content.
That's
it.
true.
Yeah.
That's very true.
So, but we're going to go ahead and let you talk about all that. Let you get into that because I know that you did some good research.
A little research
and got some information. We want to give our guests some facts.
Okay.
All right.
I'm here for it.
Yes. Okay, listen, tell us what you got. What did you find out about this?
There's a couple of things that I found out.
Okay.
Well, one I was trying to figure out is wine healthier than liquor.
Okay.
You know,
Okay, that's good.
You know what I mean? Because
The assumption is that wine is better. As far as
that is. And the Newsweek's study shows that wine, of course, is an antioxidant.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But what I didn't know is that vodka has a healthy heart benefit.
Okay.
Which sounds crazy to me. Like, wait
Right.
a minute.
Right, like
You know what I mean? Vodka.
You about to have a whole bunch of people going out there.
But not only vodka, but whiskey as well.
Okay.
Yeah, they both have a
So it has a healthy, benefit to it, but
Don't
moderate consumption.
I'm sure.
Don't be out there getting
so
drunk.
here's what I found out. So if you had 1.5 ounce of vodka, your calories is small. It's only like 97 calories. Okay. But if I have a 5 ounce glass of wine,
And so
it's going to be 100 to 150 calories, depending on what the alcohol content is of the wine.
Okay.
So I didn't think that. I'm thinking the vodka. Well, I guess when you mix the vodka with the
that's
juices
what
and things.
exactly.
Yeah,
So
That's what add them calories up.
Right.
But I guess that's why they were saying healthier, because I'm still thinking it's not really healthier.
Right.
Well,
What you think?
I think that because it's such a small amount of vodka that you're comparing it to, that's where the healthier sense comes into play. But if you take 5 ounces of vodka
And 5 ounces.
and
of
5
wine.
ounces of wine, then
Side by
there's-
side.
side by side, the wine
You're gonna be
portion
drunk
will be
on that
healthier.
vodka.
Right.
It's gonna be 5 shots of vodka compared to 5 ounces. Yeah, that's totally different. Yeah,
exactly.
Absolutely right.
So I think that's probably where the comparison will come into play at. So yeah, but because they say, even though you're not supposed to drink while you're pregnant, please don't.
Yeah, please don't.
But they do say that a glass of red wine when you're pregnant. A glass of red wine.
And not every day.
Maybe once a week.
Once a week might be.
Maybe once a week.
I only drank 1 glass of wine during my first pregnancy. Yeah. I might be getting confused. It might be with my second one. But anywho, I did it one time and it was on New Year's Eve. And I still didn't even drink the whole thing. I probably poured this much and I probably drank that much because I felt bad.
Yeah.
As soon as I started feeling a little bit, I said, oh no. Now I feel like it's gonna affect the baby.
Yeah.
You know, as soon as I feel like, oh no, I ain't drinking that. I don't care what that doctor says.
Right.
So I don't know. I'm
So we're not,
smarter.
not encouraging it,
Not at all.
but they do
Not
say
at
that
all.
it is a good health factor when it comes to. Now I don't know what's tied to the health factor, so don't let me get the spewed out, things that I don't have the facts.
Right.
But they say that it's something tied to the health factor in drinking a glass, because some doctors prescribe.
Like she said,
It's an antioxidant.
Okay, yeah, because some doctors will prescribe one glass
Oh,
of
for
red
sure.
wine.
That relaxation as well.
And so not only that, for cholesterol, so red wine is great for cholesterol. So doctors have prescribed that. I'm talking. Well, a friend of mine was telling me that her doctor told her.
Okay.
But when I asked my doctor, he said yes, a glass of red wine is a day is sufficient to help you lower your cholesterol.
And that's not
But
bad.
the thing is, as anything, you kind of just moderation. Because as she was not even an avid drinker.
Oh yeah. So
wine.
now she's trying to.
And she drinking almost a damn whole doggone bottle. To get her
She's getting it all the way in.
Right.
Yeah.
Be careful of these things.
Right. Well, here's the other thing. Beers. So beers are generally not composed. They're generally composed of malted wheat or barley. So I'm thinking that's kind of more, seem like it would be kind of healthy, which, I mean, barley and wheat.
Well, I don't think it would be.
No, I'm not saying it's healthier. I'm not saying that's not what it said, but I was just saying because it has that in it, you would think that, but I don't think so. I don't think it's healthier. I mean, but then we're drinking fermented grapes too, so it's like, wait a minute.
But does beer have a lot of sugar in it? Doesn't it? Or
yeast. It has yeast. So that yeast is what adds the calories.
And
so
the beer
up.
That bloats you up. But the other thing that I was looked up was pairing what with what. Okay, what kind of, you know what I mean? What kind of, especially for this lady here that always cooks. So I'm sure she knows this stuff, or she can go, yes, that's right, girl. You did your homework. So for me, well, two things. So when we pairing our wines with food, so like the Pinot Noir. Yes, thank you, girl. So that's more of a red wine? Is that more of a red?
Yeah, okay. Pinot is a red.
Okay, so that's great for earthy flavored food. You know what I mean? So like mushrooms and truffles and stuff like that, that's where you'll get that good flavor. You can eat that and those flavors will be good. Our Chardonnay, white Chardonnay, that's good with seafood and fish. That's like, yes. Is that a yes, miss?
Yeah.
Yes? Oh, okay, because I'm actually saying and asking. That's right.
It's very light and refreshing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm always thinking, see, for me, I don't really drink and eat. I either eat or I either drink. I don't really do the two, and that's probably because I'm not a big wine drinker too. So that's what we're pairing with, unless it's Taco Tuesday tequila.
Right.
That I will do.
Automatic.
That I will do. But as far as this stuff, I mean, I'm just doing this for the wine drinkers. So the champagnes, the dry sparkling champagnes.
I like champagne.
So you like champagne? Those go perfectly with salty foods because the Chardonnay has a little sweetness to it, I guess. You know, the sweet and the salty, you always talk about that. Those always go good together. Okay, and then we have our Cabernet. Okay.
And Sauvignon.
Thank you for saying it because you know I can't say that word. Those are goes with great with red meats, or steaks, or even pork chops or chops or whatever.
Okay. That's that bowl.
See what's on my, the girl knows what she's talking about. I give a little bit, she give it all.
That's that bowl. Yeah.
Okay, so that works.
Yeah, got real good body.
Say that word for me. You know I can't say that.
Sauvignon Blanc.
Got this. You heard what she said that?
Say it one more time.
Sauvignon Blanc.
All right.
Those go well with tangy foods. Did you know that? A little tangy tang.
I'm trying to think what would be a tangy food.
So like a tangy food, like scallops.
Okay.
They got a little twang on it, so something like that.
A lot of people
lime
eat
salads that have a little tangy dressing on it.
Yeah, so a lot
like
of people would drink the Sauvignon Blanc with a lot of ethnic foods like Mexican foods.
I was thinking, the lime and
a lot of Japanese food.
Okay.
Goes good with sushis.
Okay. All right. See, that's why we putting it out there for y'all. All right, then we got our dry rosés, and that's kind of rich, so that goes good with cheese. You know what I mean? Probably cheese and crackers.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
The grapes and the whole little platter.
Yeah.
I like to entertain with that.
There you go.
Yes.
It looks good too.
Yes.
And it's also good with like breads.
Okay. See, if I eat a bread and I'm drinking, I'm just wiping out my whole alcohol intake. I'm just trying to figure that out.
Then you wasting calories. I'm like, okay, that for you. I'm like, well, I'm eating bread and drinking. No, give me something that I'm like,
oh my
enjoy.
God. I didn't even think about that part. So the Pinot Grigio. You like that?
Yeah, Pinot's good.
Okay, I've had that before too, and those are paired good with the fish and seafood as well. Okay, so
and you can and a good side dish to go with the Pinot Grigio is the oh Lord, bruschetta.
I heard that, but I know what it is. Go about Shell's Kitchen.
Yep.
Right.
Bruschetta.
Okay, and then what I used to drink, Moscatos.
I like
Moscatos.
Yeah.
That one's kind of cool. Those are good with fruit desserts and stuff. So yeah, that's a fruity drink. Free drink. And then your Zinfandels. I used to drink Zinfandels too. That one's pretty good too. I do like that. And that pairs well with like pâtés, mousses they said, which is not stuff that I eat. So I just drink the Zinfandel. Like I said, I don't really drink and eat
dry white wine.
Really? Okay. And then the Rieslings.
I love Riesling.
My sister loves Riesling too. Now she's the one to put me up on that one. That one I like. And that one is paired good with spicy, like Indian food, or spicy Asian food. So those go good with those too. So yeah, just want to take y'all down a little bit of wine.
Right, a little education.
A little pairing of the wines.
Yes.
That we're doing.
I think it's a wine tasting is needed.
Absolutely.
Sounds like a date to me.
Yeah.
Wine tasting is needed.
But I would love to go where you told us to go in Italy. Let's go to the real ones.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to do.
Man.
But until we can go there,
we can do it right here.
Santa Barbara.
Yeah.
Actually,
Santa Barbara.
They have one downtown as well, downtown LA.
And I think they have the ones off the 10 too in the Riverside. Going that towards that way as well.
Yeah, Temecula.
And even
Temecula. There it is.
And up north.
Yes.
That's what you just said.
Yeah, Santa Barbara.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So like we got a trip.
Yes,
a
girl's
coming,
trip,
right?
And when pairing your wines with your food, you want to make sure not only do they complement the food, but they actually complement your actual event. Like you just don't want to go out there and you having Taco Tuesday like you just said, and grab you some white Zinfandel.
Go ahead with that. You look real crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Or rosé just because it's rosé. Sometimes people drink stuff.
Oh my God,
good.
That's how you know when that happened when everybody was on Cristal and Dom P.
Yeah.
Everybody was in there because they were singing in the music video. You don't get your butt out of here.
Yeah.
Because everybody talking about it.
Right. You want to go get some there.
That person.
Yes.
With liquors.
Okay, let's get into it.
Mm-hmm.
So we already talked about
the wines,
and we talked about also Taco Tuesday with tequila.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Liquors, I think it's hard to pair them when it comes to specific things unless you're making cocktails.
I was ready to say that they're more universal when it comes to that.
Yes.
So you can custom that per person.
Yeah. Per person.
Yeah.
Or make a big picture per event.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So like you said, a big old thing of some margaritas on Taco Tuesday.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Coming.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Right. Or you having brunch.
Right.
And you want to make a cocktail. Well, not so much mimosas because that will fall under the champagne line.
Okay.
But if you want to do like a big thing of maybe like some watermelon chiller or something. That's what I call it. Remember that's what I used to make, but I call it a watermelon chiller. But basically that's just a vodka-based drink. You know what I'm saying? But it's fruity, it's light, it's sweet, and it's something refreshing that you can have at a brunch time.
Right.
Or are you really doing a nice heavy dinner or something like that where you're making some good old lasagna or something like that, and you have your wines, your wines,
that goes with that,
and probably some Lambrusca, honey, for that, and with some wines that goes really well with the pastas. But
I didn't write all that down.
I love them.
Whole lot of wine.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna stop now.
Yes.
And I couldn't say that word. See, that's another thing.
But you make a nice mixed cocktail. Somebody may want like you might what is it called? I used to drink them all the time. Oh goodness. Lord have mercy.
Is that pregnancy brain you got?
Girl, and I'm not pregnant. But
far from it.
Anyway, a nice, light mixed drink with a little bit of ice, a little twist on it or something like that.
Okay.
With like a Cavassier with like a little bit of dang it, I am really drawing a blank right now.
Oh, like I know what you mean. Like I can't think of it either.
So we got two of the over here.
Right.
It's a mixer, right?
It is a mixer.
So what they call it? It's
I don't know. Well, you know what's the drink you like? What's that one that come in the one that you like a lot?
I like anything sweet.
The Mule.
Right.
Moscow Mule.
The Moscow Mules.
Yes.
Now that's a really good drink to have.
And then they got Irish. They have a lot of different ones now, but the Moscow Mule is what I gravitate. It comes with ginger beer, the vodka, and then the lime.
I never had one.
What is the name of that? The lime.
Yeah, I know something.
Yeah, I know, but it's the name of that. What is that? The mixer, the lime mixer, and that's what I like. But what
mint?
Mint, yeah, with a mint. And so I gravitated towards that because I like the cup, and it just became my drink. Because
she's drinking this because of the cup.
No, but I drink.
But it's a good drink.
It's refreshing.
It's what it comes in.
Light. Yes, it's a copper cup, and they have them different types.
Oh, see, you didn't say that part.
Oh yeah,
it's solid. It's a copper cup, and I like the
solid cup. Yes,
I'm just thinking,
that's what they're serving normally when you go to any restaurant. restaurant and our bar, they're serving these copper cups.
Okay,
really,
you know. For that.
But besides that, the drink itself is really nice and refreshing. See, I'm not really a drinker. I'm a social drinker.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I don't just have at home just sitting there just drinking. Okay. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but that's just not me.
Thank you, because I do that all the time.
I might sit there and have
more so than not, I am a social drinker, and so when I'm out, that is a drink that I love to have.
And I think the Moscow mules pair really well. So if you're doing something like a little finger food party, you know what I'm saying, with some like little wings or some little sliders.
I was gonna ask you, what do you eat when you have that? What do you usually eat?
Yeah, any kind of little finger foods or something like that. Make a big jug of Moscow mules.
It's an appetizer drink.
Yeah.
But to her point, it's something that it's universal. You can really pair it pairs with a lot of different things.
Like you said, pairing it with a lot of different things will just be awesome, you know. And any drink, you know, that you pretty much have, especially liquor drink, you can pretty much get away with, you know, making a big concoction of it. Basically what it does is it makes it like it's a specialized creation versus just grabbing a bottle and pouring it in a cup. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It becomes a signature drink.
It becomes a signature drink. Yes, for your event.
Okay.
You know, so I mean, you know, from what we know and from what we've done, I think, you know, that was a pretty good information that we gave to our guests. You know, and we do a lot of cocktail blends. So if you guys want any ideas for cocktail blends, go ahead and, you know, leave us a comment down below. Let us know, and we can definitely get that to you, as well as the recipes for the food. You know, today was wonderful, guys.
Absolutely.
I really enjoyed today's talk. You know, the topic was pretty good. You know, and because everybody drink, and everybody's always confused. Almost everybody, and pretty much people are confused on what to serve and how to serve and when to serve, what goes good with certain things. So a lot of stuff might be off, and that's just something that we all have to learn. That's just something that we have to learn. So we're gonna definitely make that trip to the winery. We're gonna get a little bit more education. We'll be able to come back and talk to you guys a little bit further on how you can pair really good wines with different foods, and then maybe we'll take you through a tablescape of different wines and liquor.
Oh, that would be fun.
Wouldn't that be nice?
That'd be awesome.
That'd be nice. So we'll be getting to that soon. So if you keep watching, you'll definitely run across that show, okay? Make sure to like and subscribe to the show, guys. Please hit like down below and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And make sure to check us out on Instagram at events_at_black tea. And check out our website at blacktcomplete.com. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. It's always a pleasure to have you guys at the round table with us. And until next time, guys, let's connect and let's network. Bye.